If you have heard of the Beatles, then you must be familiar with their iconic first tour of the United States in 1964. Do you remember the excitement and the frenzy that surrounded their arrival? It was a time when the world was changing, and the music scene was being revolutionized. The Beatles were at the forefront of this cultural shift, and their first tour of the United States was a pivotal moment in their career. The photographs from this tour capture the energy and excitement of that era. They take us back to a time when the country was buzzing with anticipation, waiting for the arrival of these four young men from Liverpool. The images show the band arriving in New York, greeted by throngs of fans and reporters. The sheer magnitude of the reception is captured in these photos, giving us a glimpse into the hysteria that surrounded the Beatles at the time. As we journey through these images, we are reminded of the impact that the Beatles had on American pop culture. The photographs from their first live U.S. television appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show transport us back to that historic moment when 73 million Americans tuned in to watch John, Paul, George, and Ringo perform. It was a performance that cemented their status as international superstars. The photos also capture the band's first U.S. concert at Washington Coliseum, Washington, D.C., and their performance at New York's Carnegie Hall. The images show the band in their element, captivating the audience with their music and charismatic stage presence. We can almost feel the energy and excitement that filled the air during those performances. One of the most captivating aspects of these photos is the sheer adoration of the fans. The images of the fans waiting outside venues, screaming and clamoring for a glimpse of their idols, speak to the intense connection that people felt with the Beatles. It was a level of fandom that had never been seen before, and these photos capture that unbridled enthusiasm. The most exciting part is still ahead, so let's immerse ourselves in the images and reminisce about that era. These photographs are a window into a time when music was changing, and a group of young men from England were at the center of it all. So join us as we journey through these images and savor the history of the Beatles' first tour of the United States.